Tonight, the Miami Dolphins hope to feed off of that as they host the Chicago Bears on ABC's Monday Night Football. Hello, everybody. I'm Mike Patrick. It's great to have you with us. The Bears come in tonight 0-7, joining the Colts as the only winless team in the NFL. It's been a collapse that Dave Wannstedt could not have predicted. Most would point to his quarterback situation, and certainly that's been a big part of it. But the offense has been decimated by injuries to the offensive line and an injury to Curtis Conway, their only deep threat. But tonight, for the first time since week 1, that offensive line starts intact. Curtis Conway is back on the field healthy, and Eric Kramer is solidly entrenched at quarterback. All those things should be a big boost for the Chicago offense. Dave Wannstedt and Jimmy Johnson, longtime, very close friends, and how disparate are the seasons for these two gentlemen. The Bears defense up front, Theory, Jim Flanagan coming off a great game versus Green Bay, Simpson and Reeves. The linebackers, Ron Cox, the volatile and talented Brian Cox, and Minter. The secondary, Carter and Harris at the corners, Marty Carter having a Pro Bowl year, and Mangum are the starting safeties. 2nd and 14, Parmalee and Spikes are the backs. Theory knocks down Marino, and it's loose. The Bears have recovered at the 20-yard line. The big hit by John Theory, only his 2nd sack of the season.
And John Theory is playing because Alonzo Spellman was hurt and has been hurt. So now Theory really plays as a linebacker, but he comes off the end with such great rush. Troy Drayton, number 84, is going to try and block John Theory, number 91. Just comes through. He gets the step on him. Drayton's late coming out of the hole. Marino doesn't stand a chance. Now, you don't want Dan Marino standing back there not feeling comfortable all night, but this is a good way to get it started.
For the Bears offense, Eric Kramer has reclaimed the starting quarterback job as the Rick Meyer experiment is over. The backs are Harris and Carter. Ingram is one receiver. The other, Curtis Conway, a spectacular player in his 2nd game back from injury. Jennings, the tight end. Up front, Heck, Harry, the best run blocker, Valerial, Berger, and Williams. Four-man rush. Kramer with time. Has the pass complete inside the 10-yard line to Bobby Ingram, and he's got a first down.
Now, Mike, that's just a receiver making a play. That ball is thrown with the intention of hitting Bobby Ingram for about a 4-yard completion. It's up to him to make somebody miss to get the first down, and that's exactly what he does. He breaks a tackle, winds up with the first down. Watch him. Angles in on the right, number 81. Good job by the O-line. He catches that ball about 4 yards short. He's got to go past the 10-yard line, make somebody miss, picks up the first down.
And the guy he made miss was Tim Jacobs, who was in there on the nickel and dime package. 1st and goal. Harris pounds his way inside the 5. Raymond Harris is not supposed to be the tailback this year. It was going to be Rashaan Salaam again, but Salaam was hurt, and for the 2nd year in a row, Raymond Harris is forced to play tailback, and he's doing a great job.
They really wanted to try to get to a West Coast style of offense with Salaam and Harris. They wanted like a Roger Craig type of a look, as well as the split backs, but you see him just go up and down, straight up the middle of the football field, and that could be the vulnerable part of Miami's defense.
3rd and goal inside the 2. Harris to the goal line. No signal. Now it is touchdown, Chicago Bears.
Raymond Harris does a nice job. Again, he gets hit before he gets in the end zone, but he'll put a spin move in. And remember, if you land on a body, you're not on the ground. You're not down. Watch the spin move right here. He's on a body, and then he bounces in. He's on actually Bowen's leg, and then goes on into the end zone.
4-man rush against Marino. Good protection. Rifles to McDuffie. O.J. McDuffie gets a block from Thomas. 10, 5 to the 1. Marino throws a strike, and they're knocking on the door. He's in the slot right with Lamar Thomas on his outside. Marino sets, throws, intercepted by Marshall. He'll keep it in the end zone, and the Bears force a 2nd turnover. Marino misfires, and the Bears have taken it away from the Dolphins twice in the first quarter. A holding call at the 1-yard line, and how big was that? The Bears go back to work on offense, and they'll pick up a few on the short pass to Curtis Conway. 3rd and 5. Chris Penn is in as the 3rd wide receiver. He had a big game a week ago. Kramer with time, throws. Wet Knight, the tight end, with a first down to the 43-yard line. Eric Kramer seems very comfortable standing in the pocket.
He is. He's got his offensive line finally back intact. Todd Perry's back, and for that reason, you wind up having a guy who's willing to stand there and hang. He goes back, he sets Wet Knight, releases out to the right, runs that little angle in. Good protection, has a chance to just flick it. All you need to do on short routes is throw it like it's a dart.
18-yard gain. Kramer now 5 out of 6 as he completes this one to tight end Keith Jennings. Derek Rogers forced him out of bounds, but it's another Bear first down, a gain of 18. This is the way Kramer played 2 years ago when he set virtually every Chicago Bear record, then hurt last year in what was a serious career-threatening injury, hence the trade for Rick Meyer. The Bears really clicking so far. Huge hold for Harris, and a saving tackle by middle linebacker Zach Thomas, or he could have broken it big.
Mike, the Rick Meyer situation was one where Dave Wannstedt was really forced to make that kind of a move. He didn't know whether Eric Kramer was going to be back. He hadn't been cleared medically in March whether or not he was going to be able to play. There was Elvis Gerback, who was really unaffordable for the Bears, and Rick Meyer basically available, who they got in the trade.
Kramer, 3-step drop. Chris Penn, gang tackle as he got to the 37. Second and very short. McPhail on the draw. He's got the first down and more. Jarris McPhail breaks it. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown Miami. 71 yards for Jarris McPhail, who had gained 26 yards rushing this season before that run. Now Chicago back to its offense from the 23. Kramer quickly to Ingram. And Ingram drives his way out to the 28-yard line. Raymond Harris straight ahead near the first down sticks at the 33-yard line. Harris, the single setback. And he'll go in motion. Kramer with the short set, throws to Conway. Conway across midfield, another Bears first down. And Joe, the Bears offense has just moved up and down the field.
They have, but you got to be careful. You don't want to get into a throwing contest with Dan Marino. I think they should start pounding it, but when you go naked, that means you take the guy out of the backfield. You can usually look for one of the slot guys to try and hit the middle. Conway's inside. He's going to go inside Derek Rogers. He's not going to be able to stop him. He comes inside. Now you get him isolated. If you get the right defense, he does the same thing Jarris McPhail did. Take it right up the hash mark for a touchdown.
Never played high school football, played touch in the Air Force.
Played the trumpet in the high school band.
Second, call it 9. Kramer another short set. Wet Knight. The tight end /H back, and he's got a first down at the Miami 35. Calvin Jackson took him out of bounds. 9 of 11, 95 yards for Eric Kramer in the first quarter. He has been Dan Marino-like. Raymond Harris pushing the pile inside the 30 to about the 28. And this is what the Bears have really become good at. 2nd and 4. Kramer throws to that side. Ingram, first down. Well, they did it. They just threw it instead of ran it.
Well, what they want to do is they're gonna make the Dolphins defense come up and play them.
9th play of this drive coming. Harris, nice hole up the middle, and he drags Anthony Harris, number 51, with him. Raymond Harris is a big, strong kid. 6 feet, 225, 3rd in the NFC rushing coming into the weekend. This will be a 39-yard field goal attempt for Jeff Jager, who has not missed this year after hitting more than 86% last year. And he's 7 for 7 on the season as the Bears regain the lead over the Dolphins. 2nd and 25. Marino from his own end zone. Under pressure, lost the ball. It's out of the end zone. That'll be a safety. Theory got there for his 2nd sack and his 2nd forced fumble of the night.
91, John Theory. Here's the spin move. He tries to go outside. Webb can't get his feet around. He hits Marino again. Ball's on the ground, and they're lucky they only gave up 2.
Lucky indeed.
He's so powerful. He's so strong. They've had to get him into the lineup because they lost Alonzo Spellman.
Theory had 1 sack this year until tonight. He's had 2 in the first half tonight. Former college linebacker with great speed. He ran a 4.5 when he was a linebacker. Raymond Harris as we go back to the ground, and Harris grinds it out across the 43-yard line. Tim Bowens, the big defensive tackle at 3:15, is in on the stop. Kramer has hit 6 different receivers so far in this game. This time he'll give it to Raymond Harris. And Harris pounds his way forward. First down in Miami territory at the 47. The crowd may be afraid to make noise. They're still hungover from last night. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Kramer dumps it short to Conway. Conway with a burst after the catch down to the 37. He's near another first down. Harris about 5. Back to 2nd and 10. Harris cuts outside. Gaping hole on the left side as they really sealed it off. And Harris gets about 9.
What a job by Andy Heck, the left tackle, and Todd Perry, the left guard. That whole left side just collapsed.
There was nobody home.
Absolutely no one. Todd Berger, number 63, also is going to come around. There they are. They're coming in your living room. There's Berger. You don't want him to come in for dinner either, I'll tell you. Harris turns up the field. That's a nice little, he's not a real shake and bake guy. He'll give you one little move, but then it's north and south.
Berger had to look for somebody to hit. Wasn't anybody left standing on the outside. 6 penalties on the Dolphins tonight. They've hurt them severely. 1st and 5. Raymond Harris. Berger went outside. Harris goes inside. He's got another first down at the 15-yard line. Raymond Harris just pounding the ball tonight. 1st and 10 Bears. Kramer, play fake, goes to Wet Knight in the flat. Wet Knight down to the 8-yard line. Anthony Harris makes the tackle. This will bring on the field goal team, and Jaeger will try a chip shot effort. 23 yards. He's already 1 for 1 tonight. Perfect at 2 for 2, and the Bears extend their lead to 15-7. An interception. 55 of the 75 came on 1 play. Another blitz. Marino unloads short. He's got a first down and more to McDuffie out to the 40-yard line. That time they guessed right. They came with the blitz and hit a wide-open receiver. After he made the catch, too. Marino dancing in the pocket, dumps it to McPhail. McPhail turns the corner, brought down by a neck tackle from Forbes. A saving stop at the 49-yard line. Forbes, a second-year man out of Penn State, undrafted free agent who signed with the Bears. 4-man rush. Marino throws complete, first down. O.J. McDuffie at the Bears' 44. Drop out of the blitz. Marino throws short to McDuffie. McDuffie out of bounds at the 29. 5 catches, over 100 yards for O.J. McDuffie, very quietly having a brilliant first half. Marino underneath to McPhail, makes the first man miss. Touchdown! What an effort by McPhail.
It's a very nice and quiet, because we don't say things like that necessarily about people.
Draw play. Raymond Harris looking for a block. Gets it to the 29. Kramer directing traffic. And Harris will just take it straight up the middle. He's got a first down out at the 33. Shane Burton getting the start tonight because of the injury to Jason Taylor. Here comes the blitz. Zach Thomas just missed Kramer. He unloads. The pass caught by Ingram. He is very close to the 30-yard line. That would be a first down. They mark him just short. Solid tackle by Calvin Jackson. Raymond Harris has already had 21 carries for 87 yards. We are less than 2 minutes into the third quarter. He'll get a break, and Darnell Autry, the rookie from Northwestern, checks in at tailback. And Autry will get the carry. Another gaping hole, and Autry pounds his way to the 49-yard line, dragging George Teague with him.
Nice job by the offensive line. It is, Mike. It is fresh legs, and that offensive line just opened a hole. Number 75, Todd Perry, is the guy where they run over right here. He's just going to come up, blow it out, and you're going to see the running back come right up behind him. Terrific job. Turns his butt out of the hole, and then Autry just does a nice job of lowering the shoulder and gaining some extra yards.
Perry has a tremendous future. He is already their best run blocker up front. Autry again, another gaping hole. And Autry gets 9 more before Hollier makes the tackle at the 42-yard line.
Same spot.
They are just chewing him up.
Andy Heck, the left tackle, Todd Perry, the left guard. They just went one-on-one and opened a crease. Raymond standing there saying, well, hey, let me go get some of this. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better, Coach.
Second and a yard. Autry, good tough run there as he shook off Tim Mullins. Zach Thomas makes the stop, and not until he has another first down.
That ought to give you an idea how powerful Darnell Autry runs.
Yes, sir.
That time Bowen hits him up high, and he just sort of bounces off of him to pick up the first down.
And Bowens is 3:15 before he goes to the buffet line. Autry, 3 carries, 27 yards so far. That was his season stat you saw. Play action by Kramer. Conway. That is what they have missed, the athleticism of Curtis Conway. Jaeger will try from 47 yards. He has hit all 8 field goal tries this year. And he's got another one. In the Bears offensive line, these guys are in line for game balls. They have dominated this contest.
And it's Tony Wise, the headset on. Ryan Cox has been given the liberty in this new pressing type of defense to be able to pick the spots he wants to come from. Now here he comes all the way from the backside of the play. That's the play away from where it's intended to make the hit on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And the press really got all over Jimmy Johnson. He said there was never any intention of permanently benching Marino, trading him, releasing him, because he can still do just that. And Harriman makes the catch for the first down out at the 33. 3rd and 12 for Miami. McPhail, who's had a big night, is in there as the single set back in a 4 wideout set. 4-man rush this time. Marino steps forward in the pocket and throws complete across midfield. That was vintage Dan Marino. When he can get a guy down the middle, he will throw to the rear shoulder every time. 3rd and a mile for Chicago. Kramer to Prohl. Prohl lost the football. Buckley, touchdown. Ricky Prohl, who did not play a week ago, trying to stretch out for extra yardage, lost the ball on the way down. And George Teague made the hit, and Terrell Buckley with the big play. And he... Marino throws in the end zone, and it's picked. Lamar Thomas insisting he was interfered with by Tom Carter. The most celebrated offseason trade for the Bears was Rick Meyer for their first-round draft choice. They got him from Seattle. They had to do something because Eric Kramer had suffered what they thought could be a career-ending injury.
I still don't have a problem with the deal that Dave Wannstedt made. He made a deal to go after a guy who has the athletic ability to play. I talked to Rick earlier on the field. He is down on the situation, but he's not going to give up.
And he did not play well, given his opportunity in Chicago. Raymond Harris. Big hole off the left side, closed pretty quickly as he got to the 34. The reason Dave Wannstedt went back to Eric Kramer, he didn't want to lose the ball club, and Rick Meyer was only getting them 7.5 points a game, only 91 yards passing a game, no touchdowns and 3 picks. It was very evident what he had to do. Jabbar. Nice hole up the middle, and Jabbar to the 23, maybe the 24-yard line, where Anthony Marshall makes the tackle. 2nd and 3. Jabbar. That's one of the greatest replays I've ever seen.
It's dangerous on that sideline. Now,
first down, Jabbar.
And this is the first time that the Dolphins have decided to run 2 consecutive plays.
Jabbar again, nice cut. Jabbar 35-40, forced out of bounds near the 45-yard line by John Mangum. Boy, what a nice move by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But right now, that's meaningless. Marino under pressure. Somehow caught by McDuffie. How did he get that one in there?
Oh, boy, what a nice job of avoiding the rush in the pocket and then making the throw. This is unbelievable.
With only a 1-point lead. 4-man rush, no pressure. First down. Marino to throw again, underneath to Drayton. Drayton fights off the tackler, touchdown. Brian Cox talking to Dave Wannstedt, and he is really exercised right now. One of the most emotional players in the NFL. 2nd and 9. Harris trying to get outside on the sweep. Cuts it back. Raymond Harris with a tough run out to the 30. That'll leave him a couple of yards shy of a first down. Sean Wooden with a tackle. Raymond Harris with his 4th 100-yard game of the season. Kramer with another long count. Play action. Kramer on the roll to Allred, the rookie tight end, out to the 45-yard line. John Allred out of USC. That's a gain of 12. This guy has excellent hands. He's a good blocker, and he's one of the best young tight ends you'll ever see coming out of a break.
They thought the world of him. They took him in the 2nd round.
Got cracked ribs. Big kid's got some speed, all the requisite abilities to be a star in this league. 3rd and long. Kramer fumbles the snap. Loose ball. Miami's got it. Trace Armstrong right on top of it. And it's starting to come apart again for the Chicago Bears. Brian Cox is going to get a standing ovation for that penalty.
You know something, Mike? For whatever athletic ability Brian Cox has, he is not a plus to the Chicago Bears. He is more of a detriment than he is a plus to that football team, because he just can't control himself on the football field.
He always seems to go over the edge at inopportune times, and I really like Brian Cox. I think he's a terrific player. I think down deep he is a terrific human being, but you're right, he hurts the ball club when he loses his cool.
He doesn't understand what a total football player is, and that hurts the Bears.
First down for Miami, an easy field goal range. Marino going for more. Throws, tip, caught at the goal line. Caught by Jordan after it was tipped by Harris. Far behind Ed Perry, the tight end who also plays this H-back spot in short yardage. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, touchdown. Cox on the sideline. Big mistake on his part. Advanced Miami's drive, a quick 15. Kramer under pressure, throws short. They'll get about 5 out of it. Kramer on 3rd and 5. He'll have the first down. Wet Knight, who's had a pretty good evening, gets it out near the 39-yard line. Jacobs makes the tackle, and Kramer in the hurry up with 6:39 and counting. Whitnight, 5 catches, 55 yards on the night. Kramer, a quick set, throws a bullet, this time to Conway. Curtis Conway, 20, 10, and goes out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Boy, have they missed him.
Now, let me say something. I would normally be very critical of somebody like Curtis Conway, who doesn't try and power his way into the end zone. But he is nursing a bad shoulder still, so I'm going to give him a break on this one.
I think you're absolutely right.
I'm going to cut him some slack here, but you know, if it was anybody else who wasn't injured, who wasn't having a problem, I may be a little tougher. Lean on him. It's Terrell Buckley. Lean on him. Try and get in. But I understand why he did that.
2nd and goal. Kramer with a man in his face, throws, touchdown. Ingram makes the catch, and Kramer let him right downfield and threw that one with Tim Bowens right in his chops.
That's the kind of big plays you want out of your football players. You got to have somebody step up and make a play. That time Eric Kramer hung tough in the pocket. Bobby Ingram makes a tough catch over the middle. Bowens does a good job of fighting in. Now it's down low. Ingram does a terrific job of going down, cradling and protecting it. Daryl Gardner, number 92.
At 650 pounds at tackle. 3rd and long, they go for the screen. Autry looking for a block. Doesn't get it. And a good defensive play by George Teague, the free safety. Now will the Bears go for it as there's some pushing and shoving after the play. Hughes is back waiting on the punt from Kidd, who launches one. Hughes at the 23. Nice return across the 40 to the 41, where Frank Wainwright makes the tackle. Four-man rush in the flat. They'll pick up about 7. Whitnight makes another grab. Kramer, 26 of 42, 260 yards on the night. Kramer to throw, good protection, the pass complete. Down to the 30-yard line, this will be a first down. Kramer threw a strike to Ingram. Gain of 23.
I'll tell you, Bobby Ingram has made some really tough catches tonight for the Bears.
3rd and 6. Another pump fake, same play, Penn, touchdown. Holy cow, they come back with the same pump fake, same pattern, only a different result. Touchdown, Bears. Kramer to throw, fade, it's good. Ingram makes the catch, the 2-point conversion is good, and we are tied at 33.
This is Chris Penn. This is going to look like a replay of the play before, because it is. Calvin Jackson tries to jump it. Penn does a nice job of making the catch. Watch the left foot. Left foot hits inbound. Knee comes down. Good catch, good call.
What a night for Bobby Ingram and Eric Kramer. Yes, sir. 2 in a row, and he has led this team, Joe, on 2 straight pressure drives. He had to get touchdowns on both, and he did it.
Bobby Ingram's going to spike this one.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the running back, on 1st and 10. Marino play action. Under pressure and sacked back at the 20. Mark Thomas.
Little play action fake. This time Brian Cox does not come. His offensive line gives him time to step up, but he double clutches. By the time that happens, Mark Thomas is right in his face.
3rd and 20.
You still go after him. You still go after him. You don't give him a chance to make a throw.
They come with a straight 4-man rush, and Perriman makes the catch. That's close to a first down, but maybe a yard short. They almost got it. Miami late getting a player on the field to give them a 4-man line. Kramer throws Throws to Prohl at the sideline, has it at the 19. Very close to a first down. Jackson pushed him out of bounds. 3rd and a yard. Darnell Autry, the running back. Kramer changes the play. Quick throw, complete Prohl, first down at the 31. The experience factor pays off for Eric Kramer.
It really did. He did a nice job of working in a very difficult situation. The clock was running down. He had to move people. Good composure by that Bear offense.
13-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
He just barely gets this off. Nice job again by the back blocking. Prohl just sits down and protects the ball very carefully that time.
Here comes the blitz. Kramer unloads, complete at the sideline. Prohl taken out of bounds. They'll continue to wind the clock, but mark it very close to another first down. So Eric Kramer has started to zero in on Ricky Prohl.
And he's starting to throw the ball towards the sidelines a little bit more. That was against Terrell Buckley.
Barry Minter strips the ball. Paul Reeves recovers on the Dolphins' 19-yard line. Another sack, another turnover in this game. And that set up Jeff Jager. 35-yard field goal. He got it. Marino.
It's good.
Stunned.
Just got it
Kramer.
Inside the left upright.
Loving. And the Bears win their first game of the year. Magic. Jimmy Johnson's team entered the game with only 4 turnovers and 4 sacks through 7 games. We mentioned that because John Theory with a sack and a fumble, he causes both. And the Bears take a 7-0 lead on Raymond Harris's 1-yard run. Next off possession, Marino picked off in the end zone by Anthony Marshall, his first pick in 5 games for Marino. Second quarter, 10-7 Bears. John Theory steps up again. He sacks Marino in the end zone. It's either a safety or the ref walks like an Egyptian. 12-7 Bears. Jimmy's bumming, but his hair is perfect. Dolphins would not quit with under a minute to go, down 8. Marino at the pass to Jarris McPhail, who busts a move and into the end zone. The Dolphins missed the 2-point conversion, so the Bears led by 2 at the half. They lead 18-13 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter when Ricky Prohl fumbles and Terrell Buckley picks it up and marches 22 yards for the touchdown, and the Dolphins have a lead 19-18. Fourth quarter, the Dolphins still hold on that 1-point lead. Marino, the quick pass to Troy Drayton, who runs over Walt Harris for 22 yards. Dolphins up 26-18. O.J. McDuffie had a great game. 137 yards receiving, a career high, and a great block on Anthony Marshall to spring Drayton free. So things looking bleak for the Bears. Down 33-18 with 7:30 left to go in the game. They're 0-7, so they're going to roll over, right? Wrong. Curtis Conway, 54-yard pass play, runs out of bounds at the 8. 2 plays later from the 8. Eric Kramer to Bobby Ingram. Bears down 8 with 5:48 left to play. And they get the ball back with the Bears. Just over 2 minutes left, 3rd and 4. Kramer to Bobby Ingram. A gain of 23. The drive is still alive. Same drive, 2nd and 6 from the 26. Kramer looking for nice guy Eddie. Chris Penn wide open, and Kramer knows he should have had a touchdown. So they run the same play. At least it looks it. And again, Penn is wide open. This time he doesn't overthrow him. Touchdown, Bears within 2, and they go for 2. Kramer. 2. Everybody, 2. 2 points. 2. Ingram, touchdown. No, it's only 2 points. Game tied at 33, both feet in. Extra innings and pro player on Sunday, so it's fitting we have overtime on Monday, and that we had. Second possession of the overtime for the Miami Dolphins. Barry Minter strips the ball. Paul Reeves recovers on the Dolphins' 19-yard line. Another sack, another turnover in this game. And that set up Jeff Jager. 35-yard field goal. He got it. Marino.
It's good.
Stunned.
Just got it
Kramer.
Inside the left upright.
Loving. And the Bears win their first game of the year.